So depending on where you live in our state, you might be used to tornado warnings and watches from time to time.
But over the weekend, a funnel cloud was spotted in the Jemez Mountains, and one man even got it on video. I mean, we actually couldn't believe it ourselves.
So we sent Spencer Schott to the Jemez Mountains to see if he could spot any damage and to ask the National Weather Service about mountain tornadoes.
It was mainly some down branches and down trees here along Highway 4 near Jemez Springs. There wasn't a whole lot of damage left over after Saturday's storm, but folks who live in the area are still talking about how they just can't believe a tornado formed this high up in the mountains. It's a weather alert people in Jemez Springs and Los Alamos aren't used to getting, a tornado warning. Take shelter.
We were preparing the campsite for people to come, so the first thing we thought was what we're gonna do. And in our particular case, that was to go to the nearest bathroom. It is the most secure place. It's made of brick. There's only 2 windows in it, and they're very secure.
Tony Rainwater and his family are the campground hosts at the Jemez Falls campground. The family took shelter immediately because this was a situation they'd never been in before. Have you ever heard of a tornado at this high of elevation before?
No, actually. I've been raised to believe that when a tornado comes across a mountain, it just breaks down.
Over at the National Weather Service's Albuquerque office, forecasters were also perplexed by what they were seeing.
We're sitting at an elevation of about 8,150 feet for this tornado, so that is a bit unusual. We usually don't get that happening very often.
Unusual, but not impossible.
I think the main thing is that we have to have the right atmospheric conditions, and usually you might have enough conditions in the atmosphere to get a storm, but will it be enough for that storm to rotate and then produce a tornado? Those conditions usually don't come together over mountains very often. They can, as we know.
Scott Overpeck and his team ventured up to the mountain after the storm to try to gauge how strong it was. In the end, they ranked this tornado as an EF unknown because it was hard to survey exactly where the tornado touched down.
We found where we think the tornado was. There was a little bit of damage to some trees, but sometimes it's hard to tell if this was new tree damage or old tree damage. We couldn't always access the areas that we wanted to get to, so it took a lot of driving around.
And locals say they saw more damage from the hail rather than the funnel cloud.
A few fallen tree branches, a bunch of hail everywhere, but nothing significant.
Spencer Schott, KOB4.
So National Weather Service reps say the best part is that you can be prepared for these unexpected storms by making sure that you get phone alerts for weather wherever you are. And you know how you can do that, Alan Shoemaker?
Use the KOB4 app?
Yes! It is free!
Didn't even have to read the script.
No.
You had it.
Just a good idea.
I saw that tornado warning on Saturday. I was outside in Bernalillo at my son's baseball game.
A perfect place to be, obviously.
You know, not that far. But all of the parents were like, Jemez Springs for a tornado warning?
It's wild. And the EF unknown, it makes it kind of spooky.
Yeah, very New Mexico.
It's just because you can't find the damage. It's it's a damage scale. If you can't find the damage, you can't measure it.
Spencer
we don't have like
found
we don't have a sensor measuring the wind. Spencer found it. Well, here's kind of a map of it. This is about the location back on Saturday. Kind of the nearest area, near that Battleship Rock area, one of the landmarks there along State Highway 4. So again, that was back on Saturday. But tornadoes in New Mexico, this is the big month, May and June. However, a lot of times they're kind of in the eastern parts of the state, so usually not in the mountains. But these are the severe storm season months, usually May, June, even going into July and August for other types of severe weather. So kind of watch, whenever there is a storm this time of year, it could become